Hello, in this tutorial we are going to learn about associative and non-associative dimension. So associative dimension is a dimension in which if we will just change the length of any object, dimension will automatically change. For example, this is the line and I want to just change the length from here, okay? So I will just pull it from here, from this grip toward right. So I want to place it somewhere here. Now you will see with the length the dimension is also going to change. Now the dimension is 125.36. It's mean this dimension is associative dimension. Now let me just check the property of this dimension. In this case I will just escape this one, then I will select this dimension, right click, and I will go in properties. Okay, now in properties you can see here one of the option that is associative, and here it is checked as yes. Okay, so it's mean this dimension is associative. Now you can just make non-associative dimension as well and exploded dimension as well. We have three types of dimension: exploded dimension, associative, and non-associative. Now let me just make here a non-associative dimension. In this case I will just enter one command that name is tim assoc. Okay, then I will just click over here, and here we have to just enter a value. So the value of 0 is for exploded dimension, 1 is for a non-associative, and 2 is for associative. Right now the value is 2, it's mean the dimension will be associative. And for example I want to just make here a non-associative. In this case I will just enter a value of 1, then I will hit enter. Now let me just create a dimension over here on this rectangle. So in this case I will select this one, and then I will give this point and this point. Okay, and I will just put this dimension somewhere here. Now let me just stretch this one. So I will just select from here and I want to stretch it over here. Now you will notice here dimension is not going to change with that particular object, so it's mean this is non-associative dimension. I will just select this one, right click, I will go here in properties, and in properties you can see here associativity option is checked as no. Okay, so it's mean that this is non-associative dimension. Now let me just create one exploded dimension as well. In this case I will just enter a command of dimssoc. Okay, dimssoc. Okay, I will just click over here, and then I will just put a value of 0 and I will hit enter. Now I will just create a dimension over here. So this point as first point, then this as second point, and I will just place it somewhere here. Okay, now I will just select this dimension. Okay, you can see here this dimension is separate, these arrows are separate, and these extension lines, these text, and these arrows, okay, as well. So this is exploded dimension, and every part of dimension is separate. And right now I want to just stretch this object, this rectangle, okay, somewhere here, and you will see it is exploded as well as non-associate. Now let me change the value from here. Okay, dimssoc, I will go here, and I will hit enter. Then I will put a value of 1 for non-associative. I want to create one more dimension regarding non-associative. I will hit enter. Now I will go here and I want to just click on this align option. Okay, and I want to create a dimension over here. And right now you can see here this is non-associative. Okay, I want to just stretch it over here, and you will notice here this is non-associative. Okay, so I want to just make this associative. Now in this case you can just use reassociative option from annotate tab. So I will click over here, and from here you can see one of the option that is reassociate, and you can reassociate any of the dimension as well. I will click over here, and at command line you can see it is just asking as select a object. Okay, so I will just select this object, and now you can see here one cross. It's mean I have to just select first point and then second point to make it associative. So this is the first point, then here you can see one more cross, and I want to just associate it over here. So I will click over here, and you can see here it is going to associate. Now I just want to stretch it over here, and you will notice it is going to change, and this dimension is associative right now. Okay, so this is how we can just create associative, non-associative, and exploded dimension. So let me just change the value from here as associative. I will go here in recent input and I want to just select here dim assoc, okay, command instead of writing here, and then I will put here a value of 2 to make it associative. I will hit enter. Now I will go here in dimension option. I want to check it, okay, whether it is associative or non-associative, and I want to just stretch it over here, and this is right now associative. So hope you understand the difference between the associative, non-associative and exploded dimension. We'll see you in the next.